Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Johnson. This week we're going to be doing Type to Learn. So I wanted to kind of take you through how to get there and different things you need to know about Type to Learn. If this is the first time you are doing Type to Learn, it is a program that teaches you how to type, where to hold your hands, um, which fingers you use to type on which buttons, and learning all those things will help you to be a better typist. You'll be able to type faster and more accurately, which means you'll be typing the letters that you want to be typing to make the words you want to make. So we start this in third grade, and then you continue working on it in fourth and fifth grade. And this is really important right now because we are doing a lot of remote learning right now. So you're working a lot on your computers, your Chromebooks at home, um, and in school. So I'm going to show you how to get to Type to Learn, and then I'm going to show you how you should be sitting and holding your hands when you're typing. So on your desktop, when you look at all your different apps that you have on here, I have a lot because I'm a teacher, so I have a whole bunch of different apps. You, I'm sure, have less, but everybody has this Type to Learn icon right here. So to get to Type to Learn, you're going to click on this, and you're going to see a little Clever screen. If you get another little box here, you're going to click where it says Log in with Clever. Then you're going to click on your school. So here's Hamby Elementary School right here. When you get to this page, you just click right here and it'll pull your name up. So this is my account. So it says my name right here, Renee Johnson. And I'm going to switch over to a student account. It's just a made up name. So you can see what it looks like for you because I have a lot of different things on here since this is a teacher's account. So this is a student account, and this is just a made up student. I named him Alexander Hamilton. So when you get this screen, you're going to see on the bottom where it says accuracy goal, and then it'll have a percentage. That means how many times did you type the letter correctly? And down here it says WPM. That means words per minute. And then it has a goal for that of 20. Now yours is probably going to be a little bit different. It might be the same. These are where you are trying to shoot for. You're trying to shoot for being right 90% of the time and typing 20 words per minute. Now, when you're starting to type, you are not going to get there. Trust me. These are goals. This is what you're working towards. So when you're typing, it's really important that you type the correct letters. That's more important than typing quickly. When you get really used to knowing where the letters are without even looking at the keyboard, you're going to be able to type letters and words correctly and quickly. But that takes practice, and that's why we're doing this. So I want to show you a couple things you need to know about typing and how you need to sit. Who thought that you would have to sit the right way to be able to type? This side shows you the little girl that's kind of slouching. She's kind of relaxing, leaning back, and her posture's not so great. When you're typing, it's really important that your feet are on the floor, that you're sitting up nice and tall, and you've got your hands on the keyboard and they're resting on the correct letters. So this is kind of, she's just relaxing, maybe playing a game on the computer. This is when she's doing her work and she's really focused with typing as best she can. So you want to make sure that you're sitting in this kind of a posture. All right, your fingers. Now your fingers are supposed to go on certain letters. These green keys, these are called the home keys. This is the home row. And if you look on your keyboard on your computer, you'll see that on the letter J, there's a little bump at the bottom. That tells you that your pointer finger is supposed to sit right here on the letter J, the pointer finger of your right hand. Over here on the letter F, you can see on the bottom of the key, there's a little bump there. That tells you you're supposed to keep your pointer finger from your left hand on the letter F. You put your pointer fingers on these two keys, then your other fingers will just kind of rest naturally on the D, S, and A for your left hand, and on the K, L, and this is called a semicolon on your right hand. And then your thumbs just hang out on the space bar so they can tap the space bar. Now, as you learn new keys, you'll learn how to touch these letters up here and on the bottom row. But right now, we're just going to focus on this row called the home row and keeping your fingers just kind of resting on these keys. When you look down and you have your fingers on the keyboard, if you see the G and the H between your two pointer fingers, you're in the right place. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at how to get into Type to Learn. So when you're on this page with your name here, you'll see, I don't know why they have it in two places, but they do. Launch Type to Learn is here and Launch Type to Learn is here. So you can do either one. Let's click on this one. All right, when it opens up.
Centuries ago, a secret society called the Agents of Information was created to protect the flow of accurate information. Now, our world is in danger of a total communication breakdown. You will be trained as a new agent in our group of fast and accurate typists. Your starting rank is Recruit. Good luck.
Okay, the first time that you do this, it's going to pull up a pretest. And that just means it's going to ask you to type certain letters, and it's going to see how well you know those letters and how fast you can do them. If you don't know them real well, that's okay. Just because it says test doesn't mean you have to panic. It's just telling you, getting some information about how you know how to type. So I'm going to show you what that pretest looks like. Whenever you get this screen, you're going to click on Begin, and that'll take you to where you need to go. Once you get done with the pretest, you're going to work on practicing these different things. You'll know when you've done with big ideas and you've gone as fast as they want you to and as accurately as they want you to, because this red X will turn to a green check. Okay? So we're going to start the pretest right now. I'm going to show you what that looks like.
First things first, we need to know how you type now so we can design a training program just for you. In this short test, type what you see as quickly and accurately as you can. Use the correct fingering. Tap any key to continue.
Okay, so I have my fingers resting on the home keys, A, S, D, F, J, K, L, and semicolon, and I'm just going to tap the J.
Type what you see.
All right, so I'm just going to type what they already have on the screen. J, F, space, F, F, J, F, space, J, F, F, J, space, J, F, 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 space, F, J, 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 space, J, J, F, J, and they'll pull up another row for you. J, F, F, J, F, space. Sometimes when you say it out loud, it helps you to focus on the right letter. J, J, F. All right, now I'm going to mess up so you can see what it looks like when you mess up. You get a little boing sound when you mess up, and then you go back and you find the right letter. Sometimes when you forget that space bar, it'll boing at you. Here, I'll do that. There's another boing.
Good typing.
All
Now,
right.
start your first lesson. Tap any key to go to the main menu.
All right, so I've been typing for a long time. So my accuracy was pretty good. I got 96%, and my words per minute were 13 because I was taking my time. So I'm going to tap the J again just to go back to the main screen. All right, so I don't know if this is going to want me to do my pretest again or not, but when you're ready, see how these all turn to checks? You're just going to click on Begin, and it's going to take you where you need to go. Now, sometimes it might make you do big ideas again or dig this again. That just means it wants you to practice, because the more you practice, the better you get. So when you're ready, you click Begin. It'll take you to where you're supposed to go.
Use two hands to type. Your right hand goes on the right side of the keyboard, and your left hand goes on the left side. Now you're ready to start. Tap any key to start.
All right, and then you're just going to keep practicing. So when we do Type to Learn, I usually like you guys to practice for about 20 minutes because that's a good amount of time to really get your accuracy going and your words per minute going and just to get better at typing. So this is always on your class links, so you're welcome to go into Type to Learn anytime you want to practice. And sometimes this will be our library lesson, like this week. I'm going to have you do some Type to Learn practice. So I think that's pretty much it. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. So don't feel discouraged if you're not too fast at first, or if you keep messing up. That's why we practice, so we can get better at it. So have a good week, and I will see you next week.